Voting for failure. In our fourth video in the series of Why South Africa is Getting Poorer. There comes a time in every nation's story when the people must look not to their leaders, but into the mirror. And when South Africans look into that mirror, what do they see? A people who once dreamed of freedom, a people who fought for justice, a people who believed in tomorrow, but now they stand in long queues, not for victory, but for disappointment. Because every few years we go to the polls, not to build a new nation, but to repeat the same mistake over and over again. We take our hopes, our struggles, our children's future, and we hand them over to the same hands that robbed us yesterday. We vote for the same speeches, the same lies, the same faces, the same broken promises, and then we wonder why our lives never change. This is what it means to vote for failure. It is not only the fault of the corrupt, but the comfort of the blind. It is not only the greed of the few, but the forgetfulness of the many. For as long as we reward betrayal with loyalty, poverty will remain our daily bread. We are a nation addicted to hope, but allergic to accountability. We cry about corruption, but we vote for the corrupt. We mourn the unemployed, but we keep the job thieves in power. We talk about unity, yet vote for those who profit from division. And every election season, they come again, with t-shirts, food parcels, and lies wrapped in promises. And we, the people, sell our dignity for a plate of pap and the illusion of change. A nation that keeps voting for failure is a nation that has forgotten how to dream. You see, the ballot box is not a box of hope. It is a mirror of the soul. It shows who we are and what we truly value. If we value hardship, we will choose the familiar. If we value courage, we will choose the unknown. If we value truth, we will look beyond the slogans. Because freedom is not just the right to vote, it is the right to think before voting. For 3 decades, we have traded potential for pity. We have exchanged progress for politics. We have replaced vision with excuses. Our streets are unsafe, our schools are broken, our hospitals are dying, yet we still vote for those who cause the decay. Why? Is it because they speak our language? Is it because they wear our struggle like a costume? No, it is because we fear change more than we fear failure. But my brothers and sisters, let me tell you a secret. Change does not come from fear. Change comes from courage, and courage is not found in the ballot box. It is found in the heart. The poor will remain poor until they stop believing that poverty is the destiny written for them. The nation will remain broken until the people refuse to be bribed with crumbs from their own table. We say leaders are corrupt, but who keeps them there? We say government does nothing, but who gives them permission to do nothing? Every time we vote for the same people, we build another wall between ourselves and progress. We blame them, but it is we who built their throne. A wise nation does not follow the loudest voice. It follows the voice that speaks truth, even when truth is uncomfortable. And truth is this: the problem is not the politicians. It is the people who protect them with their vote and loyalty. We talk about legacy, but what legacy are we leaving? A generation taught to complain but not to act. We are better than this. South Africa is not poor because it lacks gold or talent. It is poor because it lacks courage. Courage to question. Courage to demand better. Courage to walk away from failure, even when failure sings our favorite song. Some say, there is no alternative. But that is a lie, told by those who benefit from your disbelief. There is always an alternative, but you will never find it if you keep looking in the same place. We cannot expect new results from old habits. If the tree bears rotten fruit, you do not keep watering it, you plant a new one. The same must be done with leadership, with vision, with values. The true power of democracy is not in how often we vote, but in how wisely we vote. When we choose leaders, we are not choosing promises. We are choosing the future. We are choosing whether our children will inherit dignity or despair. Vote not for those who shout the loudest. Vote for those who serve the hardest. Vote not for the faces on posters, but for the souls behind them. A wise man once said, "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." Yet here we are, 20, 30 years later, and still crying about the same problems, still trusting the same politicians, and then we ask, why are we getting poorer? Because we vote for poverty. We vote for lies. We vote for loyalty over logic. We vote for history, not the future. A vote should be a weapon, not a wish. But we have turned it into a lullaby, something that helps us sleep but never helps us wake up. The wise man knows, you do not change a broken system by feeding it your vote. You starve it until it falls. To the people of this land, remember this: your power does not lie in a party. It lies in your principles. Do not vote because of fear. Do not vote because of loyalty. Vote for the love of South Africa and for love of the generations that will come after you. Which voter are you? One who votes based on the past, or one who votes for a better future for all South Africans? Your vote, my countrymen, is why South Africa is getting poorer.